Yeah. Okay, Doc, I've got you on the speaker phone and I'm recording this. Everyone, we had problems with getting my email to my new Gmail account to Rick, and we were hoping to do a practice little Zoom meeting to get the fans an update on Rick's new website. He's got classes coming up. Do you want to talk a little bit about that, Rick?
Yeah, what would you like to know? What would you like me to talk about?
What different types of classes will you be offering?
Okay, so the first class I'm going to do is how to set up a vertical aquaculture system. And it's expandable. And the one that I'm doing is a modular system that goes this way, that way, and up. And I have one of those, which is using an old missile silo in Arapahoe, goes down 60 feet. That one can feed over 2,000 people.
That's fabulous. And how can people sign up for these classes?
Yeah, that's what like a where is he? Going. Yeah. It'll be there'll be on Facebook and my website. There'll be a place where you can go to register, and that'll happen. I can tomorrow.
Okay.
Depends on how fast how much time he's got.
Okay, great. So what I'm going to do in this little recording is put in the description box the link to your new website, which is beautiful. And I noticed you have all of your books and where the fans can go to purchase your books. You've got new books coming up on ESP. And what are some of the other topics?
I've got Stefan Verstappen, who went to China and studied Northern Shaolin Form, and has written some children's books on street etiquette, like how to deal with a bully, that kind of thing.
That's very important this day and age, to have that tool set on the bullying and how to set boundaries and, live a more savory and safe lifestyle. And I also noticed that your YouTube page has really been cleaned up. Whoever is doing the work, or if it's yourself, it looks fantastic.
Are you talking about my blogs?
The YouTube channel, it's been updated, I noticed.
Yes, I have YouTube and both, yeah.
Yeah, it looks
really. I'll split whatever it makes if you'll put it together. So greed is good, and you got on it, I guess.
Okay. And can you tell everyone you were in quarantine for 12 days? You had a flu?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 solid weeks.
2 solid weeks.
Solid weeks. Terrible.
Yes. And what do you attribute that to? The new COVID virus going around, or just a simple flu?
I don't think I have the virus. I think there are going to be more people that are harmed from the fear of it than the virus itself.
Yes.
I think that with this weapon, it's a terrible thing. Imagine a bunch of kids down in a war room saying, look what we can do. And why would they make such a weapon?
It just doesn't make any sense. It's shutting down.
Well, it does that. Yes, you're right. Doesn't make any sense.
And down here in Los Angeles, Mayor Garcetti said that we're to stay at home until at least May 15th. So a lot of people are getting cabin fever, and they told us not to go grocery shopping this weekend. This weekend's supposed to be a very, very dangerous weekend, although we have beautiful weather down here today, Saturday, just as you have up in Grants Pass, Oregon. So it's really a challenge. They've shut down the public parks, airplanes. I can't even imagine the economic impact this is going to have on the United States. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I wouldn't want to be in LA right now. Can you imagine a grid down situation in New York where you live 16 flights up, haven't had power for 2 weeks, have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's stinky. No, I wouldn't want to live like that. I think our whole lifestyle, we have an opportunity to change some of the things in the way we do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. And it will be nice to begin some of those changes. Things I like would be like subways. Can you imagine? You were still running the subways. People were still dying. Having to go 2 hours to go to work.
Yeah. And now we can do most everything via telecommuting. That's what I'm doing. I'm one of the luckier people where I'm not, essential to the point where I have to be in the grocery store, in the hospital, those essential jobs. So a lot of people are telecommuting during the week and whatnot. So I'm thankful for that. And I know you've run into some problems with even getting the orders out on your books.
Well, it isn't that. It's, I've been questioning. It means I can't leave the property. How do I get my books to the post office?
Right.
So, why would anyone want to go to the post office? Julie did it once for me, and I felt so bad. I didn't ask her to do it again. What I'm doing now is just, I have a bunch of stamps. I can't give a tracking number. But I end up in the mail.
Right. It's so dangerous. Because
I'm not sure that that's the right word. It's inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. Postal Service is probably the only thing our government ever actually did right.
Right.
And now they're trying to hamstring it.
How long do you foresee this lasting?
What do you mean? Virus?
Yes, the pandemic.
I think right now in Oregon the numbers are starting to go down, so I think it's already starting to change.
That's good. So hopefully by this summer we'll all be back into the swing of things and life will go on as it should. And
well, I have my own worries about that. Hope was the last evil in Pandora's box. It isn't going to be about hope.
Right. Also, I heard that you're going to be growing vegetables on your rooftop, getting into hydroponics, which sounds really exciting.
Vertical aquaculture, which is like a little different than hydroponics. Hydroponics is older systems that I did back in 1970 with Boeing.
Right.
Aquaculture is a more advanced, better way of doing things, and they're using LEDs now, so there's no power. Broccoli has a certain bandwidth it wants, which is different than cauliflower.
Right.
You might want the water to be warmer for this delivery, so you put it lower down. When you have 60 feet of vertical aquaculture, that's a big bird.
Yes. And what crops will you be growing?
I haven't done it yet.
Okay, that's
good. You mean the one in Arapahoe or me? I don't know.
The ones at your home-based site. I heard you were going to grow things on the roof and in one of the.
No, I'm not going to do the roof. That's up in Sandpoint, Idaho. That's Unicorn Farm. It's an old Quaker retreat. It is so white, peaceful kingdom.
Wow. Yeah, I've started, this whole pandemic has really made me question, do I have enough food around here? So I've gotten into planting a lot of citrus trees, avocado, loquat, guava. I've got cabbage growing, lettuce, green onions, tomatoes, potatoes, anything that you can easily container garden, making my own compost.
Your goal is you can grow 40% of what you consume. You're covered. Because, just in the woods.
Yeah. So that's what that taught me. And then I saw a neat YouTube video I have dandelions all over the backyard with the flower, and they're edible. And I saw a whole YouTube video on making.
The dandelion, I used to use the dandelion leaf as herbal chewing tobacco.
Right, and they said it's got healing qualities for digestion. They use it in China and also in India with Ayurvedic medicines. And this lady had a great recipe where she took the dandelion greens and mixed it with walnuts and red onions and feta cheese, and she had her own homemade dressing, and it just looked delicious. So I think I'm going to, I have so many, I think I'm gonna give that recipe a whirl and let you know how that goes. Wish you were down here to sample it with Charlie and me.
Wish I knew where everybody was.
Yeah.
I don't know. This has been a very strange day. I'm looking at all the trees, and they're just loaded with lichen and mosses, and everything is marketable.
Right, right. I remember going up to your house, and then there was, you had great edible mushrooms there, gourds, I believe, and it's.
We're doing that one in Edmonton, Alberta. We're growing all three kinds of mushrooms for the government, and the psychedelics are going to be used in medicine. It's a new direction in medicine. I'm watching Mr. Squirrel. He was doing a mating test just a little while ago. Yeah, they jump up straight up in the air, and then they run erratic, and then they jump up in the air again, twirl and twist. That's him showing off.
Oh boy.
Now it's watching him while he's going around crazy.
Yeah. So once again, how can we go to these workshops to learn how to grow our food sustainably?
I'll have a place. It'll be a virtual, because that's what the children are kind of probably have to be stuck with anyway.
Right. And can adults join it in? Is it just for the children? Can I?
Yeah, you can. I'll have sustainable lifeboat stuff for parents, but really, what I wanted to do is make a bus and fit it out for mobile water testing laboratory, run by third graders, driving around the country going and teaching first graders how to test for purity of water. Then the child goes home, teaches the parent how to do it.
And that's great. That gives the child self-esteem to learn something.
It's going to do a lot more than that. Children are smarter than we are. We're more experienced.
Right.
Experiences are what limits us, stops us from doing and becoming what we can.
That.
You get more, limited in terms of what you want to do and how. The child doesn't know he can't do something. So he does it, and they're going to expect, kind of cool.
Right. And adults have fear, and they maybe get too stuck in their routines or their corporate jobs, and they're just too busy. So that childlike innocence and adventure and excitement. How would you suggest that adults get back to that childlike way of thinking so we don't put ourselves in these self-imposed asylums?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
How can we become more interested in the learning, like the children? You said they're very in tune with that, and it's harder for adults. How, as we as adults, open our minds up to learning again?
Impossible. I tried and it didn't work. We're good.
I can't believe that. It seems like every time we talk to you, you've learned something new.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you're busy today, and I want to reschedule, work out the kinks with the Zoom and my email, and reschedule a time to have you in person on Zoom on the Leah Renee Encounters channel. And what day would be good for you?
How do you mean? What day would be good for me?
to schedule an actual Zoom podcast.
Would you like to do that right now?
Well, I've been recording you on the phone because.
Yes, but would you like to set up a time now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'll get my book.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
And then everybody out there in the audience, we're going to get a date and time, and hopefully I had problems with my email. Rick could not get my email Zoom invite. My email was blocked, so we had to do a test. It never came through, so hopefully we'll schedule a time, work out the kinks, and I'm sure the audio, hopefully it's not too bad on the speakerphone.
Okay, so I've got my book out.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Over here.
And I've got my calendar, so I'm
There.
okay, today's the 11th of April. So I work Tuesdays through Friday, 2:30, excuse me, 9:30 to 2:30, but at home.
You're talking,
Next Friday is when you'd like to do it?
you're talking about the 17th?
Yeah, or is,
Yeah, 7 to 8:30, already booked.
okay, what day next week is good for you the most?
Except that one moment.
Okay, would you like to do Monday? I'm off Monday.
Yeah, okay, please, fine.
Okay, I'm free all day long Monday.
Right.
Yeah, I'm free, so it's all whatever time you'd like to do the
Let's
podcast.
do it early and you get it in town. How's that about, like 10 o'clock?
10 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
And so between now and then, I'm going to figure out what on earth happened to the email, how.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll get that because I have to send you the link. So we'll figure out a way to do that and test that. I'll probably give you a call tomorrow and then we can go over that. But thank you so much for allowing me to record you on Zoom. And I look forward to this Monday, the 13th. That'll be a lucky day.
Are we going to do Skype, Zoom, or what?
Zoom. Have you used Zoom before?
Oh, yeah. And my Julie's there. I've got to go now, please.
Okay. I love you, Doc. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So that's it. That's the latest with Dr. Richard Allen Miller. We're going to be doing our podcast at 10 a.m. on Monday, this April 13th coming up. Hopefully we can get all the kinks worked out and everybody can see Doc Ram on the screen. So thank you for this Doc Ram update during the lockdown period. I hope everyone is staying healthy, happy, and enjoying this time to get back into hobbies that we didn't have time to get into prior to the pandemic. So wishing everyone a happy Easter weekend and enjoy it with your families and just enjoy this time that we have going forward. So hopefully everyone will be able to see the podcast. I'll be recording it at 10 a.m. and then getting it up on YouTube shortly thereafter. So thank you so much for watching. Signing off.